Well, let me jump ahead because I know we're like a few days away to the 4th of July weekend, which presents a whole different set of circumstances.
Sure.
What are your concerns going into the 4th of July? Because you know people are going to be outside shooting fireworks, and
Hmm.
there's going to be multiple gatherings, outside the home.
Right.
What are your main concerns as far as that?
Yeah, so we do have the Memorial Day experience where I think people saw video of folks, especially down at the beach, who were not social distancing. Um, so, the same rules that apply through this whole thing. And, I'm getting tired of repeating myself, but I'm going to.
Okay.
Um, if you're with your own household, your own family, they're together anyway, y'all can do whatever you want to together. Go out, have fun, watch the fireworks, really enjoy time outdoors and enjoy the holiday. We all need to enjoy the holiday. We
Hmm.
all need some R&R. But if somebody's not from your household, people that you're not ordinarily in contact with, you need to maintain that 6 foot distance from them. Um, and so it's the same rule so that we don't have a bunch of people mingling that are spreading disease around. I would advise anybody who goes out to have a face covering, face mask with them. They don't need to wear it when they're out the whole time, but have it handy in case you find yourself in a situation like when you're watching the fireworks where you're finding that your space is getting encroached upon, or you're having to walk through an area or something where there are other people. um, then put that face covering on and to protect, so we can all protect each other. um, Certainly don't share utensils. If you're cooking, having a cookout or something like that, or maybe you've taken a picnic basket to sit out somewhere and watch the fireworks. Um, you know, if you're sharing anything with anybody else that's not part of your regular household, think about those contact surfaces. Another thing to carry with you is hand sanitizer, so that if you touch anything that other people are touching a lot, then, after you touch whatever that is, just pull out your hand sanitizer and rub it on real well, let it dry, um, so that we don't have disease spread that way. So it's the same precautions as everywhere. So we want everybody to be super, super careful. As is obvious from your question, you're concerned about it. A lot of people getting out. So it is we're worried. That's our job to worry. That's what I do all the time. I worry on behalf of our community. What do we need to worry about out there about health concerns? So yeah, I'm concerned about it. And if people let down their guards and start partying and start just acting like everything's normal, we could see some bad outbreaks from this from the 4th of July weekend. And the way the numbers are looking right now, um, I can confidently say that right now we have more coronavirus circulating in our general community than we've ever had before. Like,
Mm.
it's worse now than ever, y'all. So um, keep that in mind. And it's everywhere. It's
Okay.
everywhere. Now, I will say, if I may, that a lot of what's driving the numbers right now is a younger population than was initially. It's the, upper teens to maybe 50 age group, um, that's getting a lot of it right now. The good news is a lot of those folks are younger, healthier, so
Mm.
they're less likely to end up in the hospital and die. It's certainly possible, and we certainly have some people in that age group that have asthma, have diabetes, have high blood pressure,
Mhm.
who could still get sick, could still die. But a lot of young, healthy people out there, they're not going to necessarily get in trouble with this. They could really regret they had it, because it could be really miserable to get this. But some people have mild illness. It's like, well, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is, who do they go home to?
Yeah.
Who else do they come in contact with? It might be your mother, your grandmother, older person or sick person in your household. That just think about it. If you're young, 20 something, invincible, how would you feel if you found out that you got this virus and took it home and one of your dear family members died as a result? How would you live with yourself? So I just want people to think about that very carefully and take this really, really seriously. Still have fun. I hope to see the fireworks. But please, please be careful. Don't let your guard down. Don't make this all worse for all of us. And as we were talking about restaurants and stuff earlier, if we get careless, not Mark Wilson, health officer, all of us are going to end up shutting down the restaurants or the stores that we like to go to. Even if I don't issue an order, you're going to shut them down because they won't be able to operate because too many people are sick. Mm-hmm. And here lately, I've been reading, Apple stores just closed.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Okay. I didn't do that. That just happened. They did that because they decided they couldn't safely operate anymore because of the numbers, the amount of disease we're seeing in our community. So we all have a place, we all have a role to play in this. And I can tell you, if all of us just were careful and did all the things I just described, hand sanitation, social distancing, face coverings, if we all did that reliably, if everybody did it as well as I do it, okay? I'm not boasting, but I'm very, very careful. I'm here at the health department right now. In the health department, we have a few people in our building working. My assistant is just outside the door. If I'm getting up and leaving my office, I put my face covering on. We're all doing that here at the health department. I might not see anybody when I go down to the break room and get a snack, but I've got my face covering because I don't know who's right around the corner in the hallway or on the elevator or the stairwell. So if everybody were that careful, and also, by the way, when I use the doorknob or whatever to get in and out of the building, I use hand sanitizer or wash my hands. If everybody would consistently do that, if all of us all did that together, we would have this thing whooped in a couple of weeks. And we'd be done with it. Of course, we'd have to do it across the entire state, across the country. But this is in our control. And you as an individual, to protect yourself and those around you, your neighbors, your loved ones, you are in control. You can control this. So that's my word of encouragement. We're not all helpless victims here. Everybody has a role to play. And right now, because businesses are opened up, and because we're trying to get back to normal, my light just went off. Because of that, and you've heard the governor say it, we're depending on people to exercise personal responsibility. Now that's a big gamble. Human behavior being what it is, human nature being what it is, that's a big gamble. But that's what we're doing right now. We're banking on everybody to do their part. And that's because we don't want to do these draconian things like just shut everything down. We know we can't live that way forever. So we're at the point where we're counting on everybody to do their part. So I'm going to put in a quick plug here. The health department is trying to be as green as possible. So we have lights that automatically turn off in all of our rooms if there's nobody moving around. So my light just went off. That's what happened.
Do you know what's happening in Birmingham? Find out now with the all-new What's Happening Birmingham app. Download today on Android, iPhone, and iPad for free. Get info on everything you need to know about local news, events, businesses, restaurants, and more. Visit our website, what'shappeningbirmingham.com, follow us on Twitter at HappeningBham, or call us at 205-538-4508. Download the What's Happening Birmingham app today. What's Happening Birmingham, your source for everything Birmingham.